He was right. This isn't what we signed up for.
We did our job. We eliminated crime.
Billy wasn't a criminal, he was
A casualty of war. Acceptable losses.
acceptable? I let myself believe we were making things better. But we're not. I can't do this anymore. I'm done.
We have a death wish? There is no done.
Maybe not for you. Goodbye, Hal.
That's one of the things I hope that they really do in the movies, is that Hal and Barry have a really good, like, bromance going on. What? How'd they get here?
Do this.
Let's see, I don't remember the Flash at all in this game. So let's see if he's any good. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's fast, which is what I like. But, yeah, no, he seems like he's pretty good. Sometimes making a character like this too fast can be like a bad thing. Because it just becomes kind of a mess of like, what am I doing? It's so great. I like when you can actually properly convey how fast the Flash is. That one's one of the longer ones, but I think it's a great little animation there where he travels across the sea. It's just so cool. Is that Kandor? The bottled city of Kandor? There's the ship that Superman presumably came to Earth on. Can I throw Kandor at him? No. This can, like, absolutely be very cheap. I don't even know how that would work in, like, a multiplayer game. And, like, especially online. Let's see, does he have any cool moves? Lightning charge. Running man stance. Oh, that is pretty cool, actually. Yeah, the Flash is pretty cool.
Too fast for you? You didn't give me a choice, Hal.
Hey, what you do to Boss Man? Grundy smash, little red man!
Don't try it, Grundy.
I don't like when they just make Grundy the Hulk. Like, Grundy smash! Like, oh, that doesn't sound like the Hulk at all. I can't kick him into the background, can I? He's too heavy. Yeah, you know what? I'm liking the Flash here. And yeah, I didn't at all remember that we played as the, like, the bad Flash, essentially. I thought we played as the normal Flash. Why did I do that? How did I do that, I guess? Should be the question. Alright, let me... Whoops. Well, I'm about to probably get hit. Side chop. Lightning jabs. Boots up. Bird up. Forward throw. Reverse throw. Let's see if we can't avoid this somehow. Oh, man. That's some cheap shit there. Oh, did that say Cyrus Gold? That's pretty cool. Good little attention to detail there. Fucking goddamn. Like, that's just the Hulk. And it doesn't help that it's Fred Tatasciore, who also voices the Hulk. I do like how they have different animations. I mean, they just flip it, essentially. But it's still different based on where your character is facing.
Never was a big zombie fan.
This actually kind of looks like the Ezra Miller Flash design. Only it's a little bit more together. I like how the Ezra Miller Flash is kind of pieced together and it's like holding on via like bungee cords.
Time for a detour.
Those I've gathered here are the elite, the best and bravest soldiers this planet offers. Yours is a heroic mission. It requires that you transcend your humanity, embody the highest One Earth principles. Obedience, order, control.
Why does Sinestro even give a shit about
Those who defy
this?
the High Counselor's commands, they will be executed without qualms.
Like, he doesn't
or
give a shit about
hesitation.
Earth.
Man loves to hear himself.
And he's
talk.
working with
Firing
Hal
squad,
Jordan.
assemble.
That he has no reason to stay here unless Superman threatened his home planet, which is like the only thing he cares about.
I don't think so.
I love the Flash so much.
Now then, Sinestro. Enough talk.
Yes, quite enough.
It's not like you can't just like vibrate through that or anything. I don't remember who we. Oh,
Desertion, Flash. Poor time.
we had to get them out of the cutscene area because there's no actual
should've
fight
done this
arena
sooner.
there. There's the bat symbol in the background. Can't say I ever noticed that. There's Wayne Tower. Should probably pay attention to fighting Sinestro. Way to squander it. Throw the motorcycle at him, you dope! Now how come the Flash couldn't throw it, he had to ride it, but Sinestro could? I forgot that he just becomes Doc Ock sometimes. It's pretty absurd. I hope they make like I know the Flash movie's kind of going through some troubles, and they're fast tracking Aquaman instead, which I'm all for because I love Aquaman. But I hope that they get their shit together and make a good Flash movie, because if done right, like the Flash movie can be really good. Like the show is really good, and that's on a TV budget. Imagine the Flash at like on a movie budget. That would be so amazing. And I really like Ezra Miller. I like the guy that they got to play him. He seems like he's really into it too. And the Flash is just one of the best characters out
Can't
there.
leave you just lying there.
Like, where else can you get this nonsense to happen? He just built a pyramid.
Now to warn the insurgents.
What do you think, pretty bird?
Did that button say Kyle Rayner on it?
My God, Ollie, is that you? In the flesh.
Like in
Where's
the Flash.
Batman? My Batman. He's off somewhere not being a murderer.
Oh, come on, Ollie. You know you can't hit me.
Wasn't trying to. Gotta think fast to be fast.
But I do think fast. That's the whole thing. I'm the Flash, by the way. You know that, right?
Ready, aim.
Wow, way to not capitalize on that at all. Hey, why did you let off some steam, Ollie? He keeps doing it! He keeps doing absolutely nothing. I like that move a lot. I don't remember if we play as Wonder Woman. That hasn't happened yet. No, I pretty distinctly remember we do play as Wonder Woman at some point. Kinda wish you could skip it. Like, we've seen this enough now. It's pretty long. I can't wait to see a lot of the, like, crazy special moves. I haven't seen anything from the beta of Injustice 2, because I'm trying to just go in blind. I barely know the story. I saw the one trailer that they released a couple days ago about Brainiac. I'm very excited that Brainiac's in the game. But I really haven't seen much else.
I can hit a moving target.
This one might be a tie. Or he's just not gonna do anything, so I win.
That's enough, Ollie. I'm on your side.
Which I just demonstrated by beating the shit out of you.
I need you to listen to me. I'm telling you, Gotham and Metropolis will be history. And then he's coming after your world.
I can't believe he'd do it. It's insane.
We have to stop him.
That's gonna be a hell of a fight.
No. I brought you here to get the kryptonite weapon, and that plan failed.
Yeah, because Lex
You're
Luthor's
going
a
home,
stupid big old
and I'm
dummy.
destroying the interdimensional transporter.
It won't stop him from coming over.
It'll buy you time to prepare.
Luthor sacrificed himself. We won't dishonor him by just leaving.
We have an alternative. We bring over our Superman. Finish this fight. One Superman in this world is enough.
He's not like yours. Don't let emotion cloud your judgment.
God. The two Batmans look at Bane and they're just like, our backs hurt.
How is it Superman spared you, Bane?
He appreciates my talents.
I love Bane. Like, I hate the Dark Knight Rises Bane, that goes without saying, but I love actual, like, comic Bane. That was a complete fuck up on my part.
I will break you.
Because he's not unlike Doomsday, where he just existed to essentially break Batman's back, but at least he had personality and, like, actual, like, reasons for doing the things that he was doing, whereas Doomsday was just a blank slate, like, completely. And I don't know, they don't use Bane correctly anymore. Like, he very rarely does he show up in comics. And when he does, he's just the big guy that they get to fight. You know, he was good the first time he showed up. He used tactics to fight Batman. He didn't just, go in there without a plan at all. That was what was cool about Bane, but they just always use him as like, oh, he's a big guy. He must just be dumb and, he just fights and he sounds dumb. No, Bane's actually one of Batman's smartest villains. Him and, like, Ra's al Ghul are probably the two smartest Batman villains. We're gonna ignore that one. I think I like playing as Wonder Woman way more with the sword and the shield. Yeah, Wonder Woman's a little too slow for me. I like Wonder Woman as a character, but, yeah, she's too slow, methinks. Bane looked like he fell down, like, paint me like one of your French girls.
Growing up a prisoner should have taught you the value of mercy.
Peña Dura taught me one thing. Better to be feared than respected.
Themyscira. How did
I brought you here.
You! I've no time for your meddling.
Calm, please. We have much to discuss.
You may have bewitched my mother once, War God, but I
But
won't
it's not
tolerate
the
your
same
lies.
one! This isn't your Ares! Like, if he comes there and he's like, hey, I need to talk to you, maybe he does need to talk to you. There's no reason that, Didn't Wonder Woman literally just say, put aside your emotions? or whatever don't, you know, have that cloud your judgments. She's doing the same thing here. Jesus, these are just comical. I cannot wait to see what Themyscira looks like in the Wonder Woman movie. I hope it looks something like this, just like it came out of a God of War game. I don't remember what Wonder Woman's is. How did that happen? This is one of those situations, again, where the fighting game aspect of this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Because those, like, Amazonians behind me would not just be standing there. They would be actively trying to help Wonder Woman. What are her moves? Lasso, sword, Amalethea, bush, bash, shield toss, up shield. Let's Captain America this guy, I guess. Why would it throw up? That's like not even practical at all. Oh, you jerk off. I just want to see what it looks like, Ares. Why does he keep switching me back to the lasso? You know, I commented on it in the beginning how I don't really like the Wonder Woman in pants because it reminds me of that TV show that like was like really bad. The one that was gonna happen in like 2009 or whatever. Oh, I already did see this. Why was I thinking that I didn't see this? But it's growing on me. It still looks weird, but whatever. It could be worse. They could be like shiny pants, like the show.
Now, Ares, you're
I do like
sending
the
me back.
warrior like skirt better. How like the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman has it.
Plan. Your friends will survive this skirmish.
If you truly wish to help them, you'll heed me.
Talk, and be quick about it.
A lot of these fights you really could just completely skip the fights and then just go from cutscene to cutscene.
We need to get the transporter out. If it's damaged, you'll never get back home.
Great idea, Batman.
Understood.
I know, Batman, thanks. We're really smart, right, Batman?
I know of Superman's plan. This is not news.
But do you know how he intends to execute his plan?
Not yet. If you hadn't brought me here. By Aphrodite.
Shocking, isn't it? The great Amazon army preparing to subjugate an entire continent.
I can't... How could she?
If only someone were able to stop her.
Why would you have me do that? The conflict will re-energize your magic.
In the short term, if Superman consolidates his rule, the conflict which fuels my powers will cease permanently.
I would thank you, Ares. But that would imply you've done something selfless.
Oh, no need. The enemy of my enemy...
We are never friends. Our interests align. Temporarily.
But he's not your Ares. Oh good, another filler fight.
I'll leave you to your work.
Raven has had quite a few filler fights in this game.
As a strategist, he's no Athena.
Your look betrays your loyalties, Raven. You're Trigon's servant, not Superman's.
I serve both. Superman's victory will hasten my father's return.
I actually can't tell who's voicing Raven. I read that it was Grey Delisle, just like in, or Tara Strong, just like it was in the Teen Titans show, but it doesn't sound like her. Maybe they did something to her voice, I don't know. Oh wait, no, I want the sword. Sorry, there's no situation in which Raven wins a fight with Wonder Woman. It just doesn't happen. What's Wonder Woman's grab? That's pretty great.
Go home, weakling.
Did you just tell her to go home? That's great. Raven wins. Free challenge. Dumb. I guess it makes sense that Wonder Woman's a little slow. She's a more heavy character, I suppose. More powerful than some more female characters, but I wish she was a little faster. That kind of... It will always impede my ability to enjoy playing as a character if they're too slow. I wish they would spell out experience earned instead of XP, because it always just looks like the closed eyes, tongue stick out emoji.
Haste, my sisters! We cast off within the hour! Take that to the Athena. Sloop 51. After drop-off, meet at the South Pier. Mara's team needs help with an intership weapons transfer. Move! Diana! Your army will stand down. They will not abet Superman's madness. You hold no sway.
Put the bad Wonder Woman skirt on the good Wonder Woman's body, and then I think you've got a good Wonder Woman design. Besides the fact that her face looks like just Lex Luthor's face pasted onto a woman's body.
Only quelled. Slaughter the innocent? As Zeus fooled Hippolyta, Superman beguiles you.
Your world's Amazons must be weak-willed if you are their queen. Ah!
I don't understand why you would have a fight take place in a cutscene when we know we're just gonna fight her ourselves.
We are to give service.
Help the innocent.
Save the lives of friend and foe. That is our way.
Susan Eisenberg is so good as Wonder Woman.
The meaning of being Amazon?
I don't seek to lecture. I seek to depose.
That was gonna be my move, damn it. I like throwing things at people's faces in this game. You'd think you'd use that cannon to, like, shoot a cannonball. No, you just pick it up and throw it at her. It's fine. Hold on there, Wonder Woman. I'm really glad they didn't just make this, like, they very easily could have made this just a rated M game where you know, every time you punch him, an absurd amount of blood spurts out, and, you know, X-ray murders and stuff like that. It just wouldn't fit. I wouldn't be too big a fan of that at all. You know, you don't necessarily really wanna be seeing Superman like breaking Joker's back or whatever. The game keeps doing this every single time that I want to use my special move. They just do that wager shit. Oh, well, hold on, I could do it again now. She's gonna block it. Or not. Where do these Amazons... This is the only time in which her special move makes sense. Where the Amazons just come out of nowhere. Like, where do they come from otherwise? It just doesn't make sense in the story. That's the stuff you have to fix for the story mode. No, 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 no. That was a close one.
Now to rebuild what you've destroyed.
Hold, my sisters, hold! While I am not of this world, I am Amazon. And I tell you now, This path is folly. We are to unite the world's people, lessen man's rages, overcome them with compassion and love. She has enabled one man to inflict his rage on an entire planet. Let him be consumed by his darkest passions, rather than extricate him from despair. Sisters, let us return to the right side of history. Let us enter battle, but as humankind's protector, not its destroyer. We are Amazons. We are here to save mankind.